Testing 1 2. Yeah， 我讲话很小声的。應該唔係啦 ，OK 啦，冇相關。I'm just saying hi to everyone. Okay, let me check and see. Live here. Okay.
This plant is called
Testing 1 2. Can everyone hear me right now? If you can hear me, say hi, David. Okay, say hi, David. Let me know you can hear me. Hey guys. Okay, while waiting, everyone comes in, so a bit early today start off. Okay, let me look at the chart first actually. There's so many lines. Hey guys. $86.7. Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. So, okay, while waiting, everyone to comes in. Guys, if you can hear me, say hi, David. Let me know you can hear me because right now I don't see any response in the chat. Got it? This trend is useless really. Breaks by, yeah. Also useless. Okay, I'm so like right now there's like 20 over 30 over guys here, but somehow no one give me a response, man. Guys, can you hear me? If you can hear me, say hi, David. I can hear you. Okay, if you cannot, then you let me know. I don't know whether because I'm checking the sound is still good, but I'm not sure why no response at all. Is it all the zombies here? Zombie. Okay, I'm gonna wait everyone's wait for a while. We're gonna start. Okay, we're gonna start at about maybe 3 more minutes. Okay, let me give a reload first for this one. General, what's that? Okay, finally I can see lots of response. Like, okay, Alex is here, Yongling, Yoga Ling. Oh, the name is really long. Okay, hi David. Milane is here. Gan Ling Chong. This one, hi David, you're handsome. I admire you're really honest to me. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna start in how long? One more minutes. So today, lots of I'm thinking that definitely lots of people thinking whether this dip can I buy more or not. Okay, how many of you still holding Bitcoin or holding crypto? Definitely you haven't holding USDT. How many of you still holding Bitcoin or altcoins? Somehow that you are holding a bigger portion of your crypto on your hand. If it's yes, type yes. Let me know. I mean, if it's yes, you type spot holding 50%, spot holding 30%, spot holding 100%. Right now you're having a maximum pain. You're very painful right now because it crashed down somewhere between like some altcoin goes up to like 30%, 40% negative, or like Solana as last time I remember it's 290, right now it's 130. It's a crazy amount, man. So it's okay, you just let me know. Okay, at least I know what should I say, at the same time what should I bring it up. Okay, so not 290, it's 140 different, you know. So I want to know everyone your conditions right now. I mean, what happened right now in you, so I know what should I say. I mean, what do I want to bring up? Some of you already follow my style, like you sold everything off already right now, 100%. You want to buy back, but you don't know whether when is the right time to buy back. Okay. Okay. Super painful experience, some said. Wow, Julian got 70% spot, or that is gonna cry like hell, man. It's okay. Come. So that's why we are here today. Got it? We are here to learn together. Today I'm gonna bring you out my stories about, okay, the reason why I sold it earlier somewhere between 100,000 plus minus and also Ethereum somewhere between 3,003 to 3,004. Okay, because if you, those that follow my life, I already say it very clear. It's about the cycle is 2 years. The cycle is 2 years. The cycle is 2 years. Even though it stands still about 100,000 plus minus, but I somehow that I don't expect that they're having a very big raise, but if it's raised somewhere between 10 to 20, 10 to 20%, it's still okay for me. But if it stop, if it crash down towards, like, let's say like right now only 17, okay, it's very painful in altcoin, because altcoin is somewhere between 30 to 40% at least. So based on risk and reward, right? Based on risk and reward, I don't want to take that risk. That's why I choose to sell everything. That's my style. Okay, there's no wrong, alright. But we come back here today. We don't talk about the past story. If you want to read back the past story, you just watch back the last few live that we got it. So today, right, no matter what, it's already happened already. No matter how you're holding a spot, it's very painful, or maybe you're having a big portion of USDT that you already make profits. So right now you want to find a right time for you to buy back. Okay, so when it comes here to buyback, right, we as in like what we usually do here. Okay, the bull wave first. Start with the bull wave. Is it start to turn in red color or not? If it's red color, everyone, you need to be careful already. Okay, bull wave right now, I believe it will turn red in maybe 2-3 days more. Okay, 2-3 days more. Okay, we are somewhere between here, like this, here. It crashed down already, right? Somewhere here. So if it doesn't climb back up in certain time, it turns red, green, gonna go sideways. So as in, if it's going sideways, right? Okay, what is the best price for you to aim right now? 82,007. Oh yeah, that's why I know you're getting 82,007. Okay, so right now, the price crashed down already. So of course the bull wave is still green, but somehow it's already went across. When it went across, right, what we say that soon later, maybe 2-3 days later, it turns red. So once it turns red, right, you need to be careful already. You really need to be careful. Okay, you know why? Because it is a sign that it's a bear market. Okay, or maybe it's a sideways market like this. Okay, a sideways market like due to last year March, right? The same thing happened again. Okay, March, okay, it crashed down. In April, it crashed down. Okay, then it goes sideways until when? Until October, only climb back up. So in the whole market fundamental stories, okay, based on market fundamentals, I'm not talking about technical analysis. We talks of market fundamental. We talks about research. We talks about Mazari. We talks about those institution fund holder. Okay, what they expect? They expect the same thing is gonna first happen again like this. So they expect that the first quarter and the second quarter, it is going on what? It is going on sideways market. So a sideways market, which means that, right, first quarter to second quarter is means uh, 1st January until March, March until June. So before June, they still expect that it is definitely a sideways market or downwards market. Okay, so when this happen, right? So what is the best price for you to buy it? Because they believe that this is a super cycle, which means that bull is going to come again. Okay, bull is going to come again. This is what Mazari research they said about it. Okay, so we talks. Okay, so we talks about June. Okay, let's say June, end of June. End of June. Okay, so when it's end of June, right, which means that yeah, if it's a side market, right, we still need to equip up. We still need to prepare our capital, our bullets to buy in, so that when it pumps up, it goes up to 180k. Okay, 160. Okay, their range of projections price is somewhere between 150 to 180k. This is from their market research. But for me, this is their intake, so I'm just sharing about their intake, not my intake. Okay, 160 to 180. But for us, we are a trader. So when we are trader, right, we don't talk, we don't foresee something that so far away first. Okay, we foresee on something that it's okay. We don't follow, I think, and we don't follow about what people say. We follow about what the chart tells us. Am I right? So what's the chart tells us, right? Which means that when the chart tell me that if I buy in right now, okay, we need to calculate on the risk and reward first. Okay, how much you can make in Bitcoin, so that I know how to do the reverse engineer. Okay, for example, this is a long market. Let's say I buy in right now, I got a chance for me to make 90%. Hi, Malasavi. Okay, so if it go 70k, I'm gonna like 16% loss. 16% loss and fighting for 90%. Oh, which is still good to fight. Which is still good to fight. But okay, we come back here. This is what I want to say. Anything below 70 is, I tell you, bye bye already lah. Okay, everything below 70 you don't talk about it. Okay, let's say it breaks Fibo, the real Fibo. A real Fibo, actually the real Fibo is already past. Let me find the biggest Fibo. Wow, from 16 onwards are the Fibo. Yeah, this one I think. Wait, let me check and see. Yeah, past already. Here lo. From the biggest Fibonacci up to here, 57,000 is your last step. If the 57,000 is the last stop, right? Okay, so your risk is somewhere 57,000 and below. It tells you that the bull is here. The bull is here. You can see 30,000 already. We are expecting the next. The bear is here. When the bear is here, I can see somewhere between 30 to 39,000 plus minus. Okay, it's somewhere very low at this price. But we don't talk about that. First, we talk about here. 33% versus 90%, 1 to 3 ratio, which is still acceptable. Okay, this is what the market research want. Okay, so it going sideways. Maybe it goes sideways between, like this. I always forget all these like drawing things, man. Okay, here. So we expect that it goes up and down, ups and down like this. Okay, at this about somewhere 70. Then after that, it pumps up to this amount of money. Okay, we want this to be happen because they say that it's a super cycle. Okay, but for me, right, I don't know whether it's super cycle or not. Market research, right? I don't know whether it's a market cycle. Okay, but what I know is every 2 years, right? It's ready every 2 years, right? End story. Okay, except last year. Last year is a bit different because there's a small last bull market. It's on 2020 because of the COVID. It crashed down first, only goes up, so it goes sideways for some time. So start from how do I know whether how long it takes? Remember what I said before. April 19 it starts to become a bull market until when? Until the first crash down here. 8x 8x. So in April 2019 to December 20, it's about 2.5 years. Okay, 2.5 years. Okay, but if you say David here, there's a correction here and retracement here. This is COVID lah. We can't expect much lah. We can't expect much. Okay, April 2019 to 2021. April 2.5 years. Yes, 2.5 years. Okay, but based on I remember based on last we don't talk about so far away. Based on the second last cycle. Second last cycle is also about 2 years. Yeah. Oh no, not here. Second last cycle is from this rates onwards. So end of November start until here. 2018 March. Then it collapsed. Okay, so it October 20. October is also about 2.5 years. Okay, it's also about 2.5 years. October 27 until March 18. Okay, 2.5 years, somewhere about that lah. So right now we come back here. So how long already? Okay, how long already? Okay, here onwards, January 2023. Okay, January. Start from the bottom here. January 2023 until right now March 2025. Okay, so it means 2 years and 3 months right now. 2 years and 2 months and 2 years and 2 months or 3 months. Okay, make not much difference. So you're asking me, David, is it going to happen to be 2.5 years? I'm mad in the third quarter, you're going to raise up like a crazy before it crash now? Yep, somewhere between here. Okay, that's what market research see that. So for me, yes, there's a chance too. But you can find some spot to buy. So today we are here to share us about when do we want to buy. Okay, what price we want to buy. Okay, but definitely not now. Okay, definitely not now yet, because a lot of people or YouTuber or anyone, they said about it's time to buy right now because keep on buying the dip. Buying a dip, there's nothing wrong. Okay, as long as you can hold it, which means you are very strong, that your holding power is really strong, you can hold it, then which is still okay. Okay, if it's can't, then better you don't do anything yet. Okay, I'm expecting that one more dip. Okay, come here. Okay, first place. First buying price is somewhere at the 82,007, right? Just now I remember 80,007. This is the first buying price because of Fibonacci. Okay, because of Fibonacci, 82.7 is the first buying price. So for me, right, you say, David, are you going to pick this is the buying price for you to buy 82,007? I would say my first portion I'm going to buy here. My first portion, only first portion. Okay, I'm going to change, I'm going to cut into 3 portions. At least 3 portions. Okay? The second portions I am going in okay, let me see. I think the second portions, right? I don't go in Fibo anymore already. This is the first portion, but I remember 72. Yeah, I remember it's this one. The second portions. The third portion we don't talk first. 75,000. Hi, Mr. Fi. 75,000. Okay. This one need to remove already. Save. Okay. So right now, 2 portion here for spots. Okay. So when it's 2 portion for spot, right? If those that you learn from FTT, our class before, you know how to look at all the charts, right? Okay. Basically, there's few things you need to take a look. Okay. We always focus on big time frame divergence. Okay, there's a HH or LL in the bigger time frame, such as 12-hour and day charts. Okay, 12 hours, right? This is a fake one because you can't see 2 mountain. But basically, we are waiting for one pumps up and one more time come down. Okay, so what we are expecting that day chart is going to form an RSI divergence and also MACD divergence. Okay, what do you mean by RSI divergence and MACD divergence? MACD then here is going to form like this one mountain, which means the price is going to shoot up back and touches somewhere, anything. Okay, then after that come down again and go even lower a bit. Okay, then here go like this. So we are going to buy at this price, not about 80 or 70, not yet, until it shows up. So right now, if you're asking me, David, can I buy at the current moment, right? I wouldn't buy now yet. I would wait until when it goes sideways and it stands still. Right now, the what to say? Right now, right, the correction is not so strong yet, which means the buying power is not so strong yet. So for me, I would not rather to buy right now. Only wait until there is a divergence in day charts. You can write down to be safe. Okay, but you say that, David, I don't know how to look at chart. I got no time for a chart. What you want is just for blind buying things. If you want to buy blindly buying things, right, you can buy at this 80, 83, 82, and somewhere 75. These two areas good. Okay, but somehow risky, but somehow I would say no. You can. It's worth it lah. It's worth it. Okay, it's worth it. Okay. For me, I'm seeing, right, the crash is not end yet because when it's a strong crash, right, if you think it's an end, right, you'll see a very long needle normally. Very long needle came crash down and it pumps up back very strongly. And can you see that this is gonna have like, let's say about 25% straight away. Okay, right now it just go down a bit and it pumps up a bit only 4%. So the buying power is not strong yet. So it doesn't justify for me whether this is a dip. So I would prefer everyone monitor first. Is that okay? Understand? Monitor first. Okay, maybe it crashed. You know, we can't. Some of us, maybe you heard about DCA in Bitcoin, which means that keep on buying the low as okay, buying low, buy, keep on buying, average down the price. So when it pumps up, you're gonna make a crazy money. There's no wrong or right. Always there's no wrong or right. But you want me to DCA, of course I need to see a sign that it will goes up only at DCA. I will not keep on DCA when the market telling you this is a bear market and you keep on DCA, you wasted your time and your opportunity cost. Okay? Got it, guys? If it's good. So today, if you're asking me, David, can I buy the dip right now? I would say yes, you can buy some around this price. I believe that one more pump up a bit. Okay, maybe go up to like because this is a 4 days EMA, I think. I remember it's a 4 days. Yeah, 4 days, correct. So 4 days almost touches the line, and it pumps up back one more time and only come down. So when it pumps up one time, it comes down, right? So let me see. 2 days haven't go down yet. Nah. Good. So what I see right now, based on the directions, right? Okay, day charts. The direction is still 12 hours. I remember. Let me off this RSI first. Annoying. Okay, let's say direction is 12 hours, right? Okay. Direction 12 hours. Monitor this 12 hours. Make sure that there's another 2 more mountain forms. Exactly like what happened that I'm asking in day chart. Day chart, another 2 mountains form. So if you want you to form this mountain, which means the price will go up one more time, be somewhere as I think maximum the price it goes as high as 92k, 92.9. I put a 92.9 red color resistance. Okay, up one we don't care anymore. Did it. Okay. We are in the range between like this right now. Okay, so I can't see something too far away. I'm not a market researcher that can foresee maybe 1 year later. What I can see is based on charts, right? The probability only. Okay, when it talks about probability, which means I'm telling you maybe these 2-3 months what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen like this. Okay, then after that come back up here, then after that go crash down again like this, then after that it comes up. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, but right now this this drop is not yet done. Okay, not yet done. This is when it goes sideways, it goes like this. When it goes sideways, it goes like this. Okay, but if you are telling me that, David, it doesn't, if the crash continue until 74,000, yes, it happened the same thing again. So it happened to be like, if it go until 74,000, right? Okay, and it goes sideways or having a big pump, right? Then we are talking about this range, then come down again, then goes up. Got it? So I cannot tell you that it's number 1 or number 2 right now because the crash haven't done yet. Maybe next week when it goes few more days, I can tell you that we are in this range. Okay, because as I said, it doesn't seem that this is the dip yet. Okay, got it? So someone asked me about, David, is it possible that is oh, short 92? Not yet. If we are in this range, I will short at 92. Okay, if we are in this range, I will short at 92. But if it crashed down already, right, the price move already. When the price move, right, maybe if it goes there, then we are looking at 90k. Got it? Everyone, if you understand, type understand, let me know. If you are thinking that is you don't understand, you type you don't understand. Okay, you know why? Because there's sometimes, right, the pictures haven't formed yet. When the pictures haven't formed yet, I can't justify whether this is already a good buying price. But why I'm saying that, if you're saying that DCA you want to buy in current price and lower price, I would say yes. Nothing wrong. Okay. Got it? Because I would say, right, a lot of us, right, still hoping that someone more pump from the market research. It goes as high as 127, 150, 180. I don't care. So if it's go even only about 127k, right, okay, at current price it goes back to 127k, it still make about 50%. 50% is still a good chance for me to make a good money too. 50%. Okay, so it's quite a good profit rewards here, ROI. Okay, but if you want to make this 50%, you need to accept that there's a possible you're going to lose about 20. Did they say 57? 30%? It goes back to here, this range. Okay, I would say, right, I wouldn't buy in anything below 74 already. After 74, right, I'm seeing that I will not DCA anymore. We put a best we put a range like this. Okay, we don't, I think below 74, right, it's very uncertainty already. It's too much already for me. So my buying ground is only around this area. Okay, I don't want you to keep on buy right, end story then never ends. Okay, got it? If it's clear, type clear, let me know. So if today you want to buy the dip, I'm giving you the range. You can buy somewhere around here, spots, and hoping for one more bull. Okay, that's the first option. Okay, I need to type it out. If not, everyone. First options, buy between 74 to 82k, 83k. Okay, DCA at this area, not below. Okay, this is the first options. Option 2, wait for MACD day or 12-hour charts form divergence up. For me, I'll choose option 2. This life is going to stay there for maybe until the next pump. so everyone can just be evidence. I mean, be someone that will prove what is going to happen. Okay, got it. If you know why am I picking on number 12, number 2, right? Number 12, number 2, right? Okay, reason is because I don't know whether the correction, how strong is it. If the correction go below 73, below 74,000 and below, right? I'm going to tell you that it's a freaking risky thing. So I wouldn't buy anymore. I would just bye-bye to Bitcoin and wait for another bull market. Got it? I would just want to be safe. But there's no wrong or right lah. Because right now the correction is still acceptable. Good. Right now the correction is still acceptable. How much already? Normally it's about 40%, right? Now only about 24, it can go up to 40. Last time it goes up to 40%. Yeah, I remember here. 33. 33. If it's 33, you hear it go up to 33. Yeah, somewhere around this area. Acceptable. Okay. Pumps down somewhere around this area, still acceptable. Okay, but why am I saying 40% is the last bull market? Here, 53%. You'll cry like hell, man. When it pumps one more time. There's two mountain in last bull market. So everyone expect that there's another mountain. Okay, there's another mountain, maybe go as high 127. Okay, so still got one small chance lah. This is gonna happen in these 6 months lah. Okay, these 6 months lah. Got it? Good. And so this is my thoughts of it. So for guys, remember you just this YouTube, right? You just go on the notification there and click on notifications. Every 2 weeks we're having a live here, right? After 2 weeks, right, we monitor again. Okay, if you want to follow option 2, right? After 2 weeks, right, we monitor again. So at least you keep track that when I buy. I'm telling you that when I buy, then you buy. Easier. Okay? For option 1, I'm not going to go that. I'm not going to take this risk first. But if you say you're a busy person, you take this risk, fine. Because this risk, right, is somewhere maybe you are buying at current price. You DCA somewhere until the middle price here. Then after your stop loss may be below here. So you're only risking about somewhere 10% of your. Okay, you're putting like 100,000, you're risking 10,000. Correct or not? Okay, let's say you're risking about 10%. Okay, you can buy anything at this price. So you're risking 10% in average, 10% in average, which means that you put in 100,000, you're risking 10,000 in order to fight for the next hype, 47. Okay? Let's say around this lah. This is a resistance. Okay, let's say we because haven't hit this resistance, right? We expect that one more pump, right? You risk 10%, but you're fighting for 46%. So if you think that worth it, you can start from option 1. No problem. Okay, we are a trader. We are a trader. We only talks about mathematics. We only talks about whether worth it or not worth it. That's all. Okay. Good. You don't put in emotional, but even though sometimes you put in emotional, so when it comes down to 10%, right, you feel that you don't want to lose, you continue hold. This is going to kill you. Okay, don't be like this guy, guys. When I say 10%, you put 10%. Got it? So no matter how, you need to face the lost 10%. That's all. But saying that, okay, we come back here, right? The biggest problem right now is making money. Okay, we know that there's a chance for you to make 46% profits. Okay, if it's a 46% profit with a 10% loss, right, 1 to 4.57. So you need to ask yourself back. You need to reverse back engineer the whole story. What do you mean by reverse back engineer? Which means that you are going to tell yourself that, hey David, okay, how much money you want to make in this last 6 months? 6 months, guys. What do you mean by 6 months? We know that everything is going to happen in 6 months time, right? The last chance. When we are talking about last chance, right, which means that you're risking 10% right now, but you're fighting for 47%. So let's say I put in 1k. You say, David, I got a saving of 1,000 USD. So I want to put in everything in this DCA, and in other from this I can make 1 to 4.7, 4.57, and that is the range that we are targeting right now. First, not too far. So you're making 4,500 USD in 6 months. So you're asking me, David, 45% only, sorry, you only make 40. You put in 1,000, you only make 450. The risk you're putting like hundreds. You're risking $100. You're only having 1,000 USD. You're risking $100 in risk and profit in 450 in 6 months time. So why am I asking you to do the reverse back? You ask yourself, 450, is it a good money for you? If you say 450 is too low already, okay, let's say you got 10k USD. Okay, you're risking 1,000 to fight 4,500 USD. Acceptable or not? You say 4,500, right? If I make this money, right, I still not making a lot. Then you need to ask yourself, are you willing to put in 100k? And you're risking 10k. And you get 45k. Then the amount can be, then it's more reasonable. So when it come back here, right, you need to ask back yourself, guys. If you just only having 100,000 in saving, right, are you willing to put in this 100,000 inside? Not? Are you gonna worry about David? Are you gonna worry about, wow, this 100,000? If I lose everything, how? This is my life saving, man. That is the biggest, I wouldn't say trap, but that is the biggest dilemma in all investment. You want to make that money, but you don't want to take the risk, and at the same time, not like you don't want, you want to take the risk, but you're afraid. There's no wrong, when we are human, right? We worry about everything. We can't control our fear at all. We can't control. We can hide ourselves, but you can't stop yourself from having fear. You put in 1 million, you put in 100,000 inside, then you start to ask yourself that, David, come on, man, I'm fear, I cannot sleep well, can I just take it out back? You need to face this emotion inside you. You need to digest it. I got the same feeling. I want to share my stories. Like I got the same feeling like you last time too. How many of you got this type of feelings? You got this type of feelings that you want to make that money, but you are afraid of putting in so that you can make the money that you want. Even though you got, but you can't. Even though you got 100k, but you can't make 45k because I'm not willing, and you're afraid of putting. Even though you got 10k, you just want to make 4,500 in 6 months, but it stopped you from doing that because you are in fear and you can't face that fear. You can't face that emotion at all. Type me, let me know. Be honest to me. I give you 2 ways. Okay, those that stay around, I give you 2 solutions that you can do it. 2 solutions. I want to see how many me here first. No one. No one of this fear. Serious? Serious? Everyone is good. Oh my god. Or do you all like don't dare to admit, man? Only 1, 2, okay. Thank you for response, J1 and KC. It is spot anyway. Wait for next bull, Julian. You know that money basically is the how to say, Julian? Opportunity cost. The next bull maybe 2-3 years later. Are you willing to wait? It's very painful, right? Correct. Okay, I give you 2 options. First option is about Like me, I tell my story. My story is about in during 2018 I make the most money. 2018 I make the most money. Okay, because I bought in 2016. Okay, pumps up and I get to exit somewhere between 14k around here. Okay, I don't make the most in Bitcoin, but I make the most from Ethereum, because Ethereum, I when I'm seeing that, it's about $10 to $15 around there. I remember. Then it pumps as high as 1,000 trade, come back down, be 600, 800. I sold everything off that. I make a lot of money. Okay, from there, right, I say that Bitcoin saved my life, changed my life, so I start education from there. Okay, but afterwards, during in July, I mean during in 2020, right, I becomes and I be, not I becomes I became, okay, I became a chicks. I think not chicks. I never became a chicks, but I became someone that I can't face the emotion. So during this pump, we wanted to buy back. We don't. Okay, we didn't get to buy at somewhere 7,000. Okay, we get to buy somewhere maybe 10,000. Then we sold off at 20,000 as a previous all-time high. Okay, we sold already. It came down and it goes up back. I didn't get to buy back, so I only make about a double. I make a double, then it goes up, keep on going up until 68k. I'm telling you that I hold not much. I only hold like 20 to 30% of my portfolio, because as a human emotions, I realize about when you got something, you're afraid to lose it. You're really afraid to lose it. So from this pump, right, people saying, "Oh, David, I'm gonna reach like hell," right? Uh, yes, I make money, but not as much as, because I don't buy much. I buy 20 to 30% only. If I put in 100% of my portfolio, I'm gonna tell you that, more than 9 digits, man. Fuck. Okay, never mind. Okay, but somehow in this year, last bull, we get to average down our price between 30k, and we go all in, because from this mistake, we go all in, and we sold everything off somewhere between 100 plus minus. That's my okay, even though it doesn't go up to 8x, okay, 2.5x only, but that is like when I go a bigger amount of money. This story I shares to everyone like few times already, but somehow you need to face the loss first. You need to face the emotion first. So when I'm saying that face the emotion, which means that you ask yourself, if you lose up this money, what is going to happen? Okay, some last time I never think of that, because we prefer the more the merrier. But in this bull market, I start to realize about that money is just a number. Okay, I don't spend much too. Yeah, I spend a lot, but not that much. So I say I'm not going to spending that. Spending that is going to give back to the market. Nothing much also. I live very happily right now. So if that can make me another portions, then just go ahead. If I lose everything, it doesn't matter, because still the number only. Okay, that is what my takeaway during this bull market that changes our outcomes. So I hope that it's able to help you to digest your emotion. You need to face the emotion. You don't afraid that, but you need to face it. You face it that, why am I not willing to put in 100k even I got? Because I'm afraid that this 100k, that saving that I earned for very long, and I worry that I lose everything. But I'm telling you only 10%. So 10% is 10k. Okay, 10k acceptable, but I'm still afraid of losing 10k. Then I'm asking you, from 100k you lose 10k. It's going to change your life or not? You need 10% only. It doesn't make much difference in your saving, right? But what if it successfully go as high as 45k? So your saving becomes 145. That is a big amount. So you need to manifest. Not just manifest. You need to virtualize the whole picture when you lose 10k. You accept that feeling first. Then only you are willing to do so. Got it? My explanations I don't know whether it helps or not. If it helps, tell me it helps. Okay, I mean it's able to help you. So during that time, what I did was I just like okay, that amount of money. If I lose, okay lor, fine lor, face the truth lor, nothing much lah. I don't spend that money also. But if it's profitable, I step into another level, which changes me like, good, not bad. It changed to another level person. So which means that if I lose a bit, it doesn't hurts me much. But if it's successfully overcome it, I becomes another level. I can spend. I become different net worth again, and even higher net worth. So I'm trying to imagine and virtualize the whole pictures. Then I accept it. Then we go all in. Good. So sometimes, right, all these emotional things, right, we really need to virtualize the whole pictures first. Okay. So that when you virtualize, you face your fear, it becomes a different outcome. Totally different outcome. Good. So we come back here, guys. So I'm saying that if you want me to DCA and buy those that came in late, okay, I am only going to buy at this area. Okay, I give you two options. The first option is buy between 74 to 83k. First option, DCA around this area. Anything below, bye bye, run. Okay, or else number two, wait for MACD. Okay, 12 hours or day chart. It forms two mountain. Okay, then the second mountain, when it twists up, only I buy. Got it? Or day charts, either one. Okay, so this is the two options. So right now I can't justify whether if you want to average down, you can buy around here. But if you say that I want a more accurate, go ahead. Got it? So when right now I'm talking about Bitcoin, because right now it is downtrend. You don't buy altcoin first. Until Bitcoin turns uptrend, you only buy Bitcoin. Only buy altcoins. When Bitcoin turns uptrend, you only buy altcoins. So what do you mean by Bitcoin turn uptrends? When you see the blue lines here switch above, okay, which means that these blue lines are the bull wave. Okay, here it goes above. Okay, like this. Okay, I turn it to blue. Wait. Damn. Blue. Then the red line go below the blue color. Okay. Oops, my son. Okay, got it. So when this turns uptrend, I would say that is the right time for you to buy your altcoins, but not now. Don't try to DCA altcoin because you don't know how deep it can go. It can go up to 70-80% and you cry like hell. Don't do that, please. Okay, please don't do that. Especially memes coin, please don't try to DCA. Okay, sometimes it will go down until you don't recognize yourself and your grandmother can't recognize you also. Got it? Good. So remember, uptrend we can buy any coin you want, but downtrend you don't DCA altcoins because even though Ethereum is a very good example, okay, it haven't pumped yet, okay, but it crashed like shit, man. From the all-time high 4,001 go as low as 48%, 50%. Okay, your portfolio, let's say if you buy somewhere around this 3,003, 3,004, right? I'm telling you, right, your nose is like empty right now. Okay, 3,004. Okay, you lose 34%. Oh my god, you're shaking like hell, man. Please don't. Bitcoin is only somewhere 15%, but this is 34. Look at Solana, the same. From all-time high, look at it. Serious? 295 to 55%. Okay, maybe you don't buy at this price. You buy, David, I bought at 230, 210, 200, let's say. 37. It's still very painful. It's still very painful. So don't try to DCA. DCA stand for dollar cost average. Try to average down your buying price. You don't know, you can't imagine how deep it can go. It's different from Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, everyone got the same standard and concept. Okay, we have a same consensus together that thinking that, look at it, if you lose money, MicroStrategy lose like hell, man. You are not the first one who cry. MicroStrategy is the one that cried. But if altcoin go down, nothing to do with MicroStrategy at all. That comes from the consensus. Is that okay? Good. If it's good, type good, let me know. So today basically that's my thoughts of buying dip or not. Okay. Second thing, if you say, David, my capital, I don't have 100k, I don't have 10k, I only got like 5k, but I want to make like 110k, 20k, 30k, right? There's another options you can do. It's somewhere taking funding account. Okay, taking funding account, right, doesn't mean that you need to trade like a futures trader. Basically, I don't know whether everyone is here. I mean, don't know. Some of us, right, we have few accounts. We have 3 to 4 accounts. Okay, you can diversify into a different portfolio. Maybe if you say, David, I only want to take 50k, you can take 50k. Okay, 385. Try to make 8%, 5%. Okay, 8%, 5%. Try to make. Okay, then challenge 2, 5%, 5%. Once you got a 50k, right, you got 4 accounts, right? Once 4 accounts, right, you try to make 4 accounts. 1 account for futures, 1 account for long terms. So you can trade it like a spot, which means that you put in 50,000, you can only risk 5,000, which means 10%, right? Okay, so you calculate below 70,000, you're going to lose this account. Fine. But this 50k is going to help you to make 45 means how much is it? 4,005. 45 about 25k. No, 23k. 23k's. Okay, by risking only $385, you get to make back 23k based on spot trading, which I am mentioning just now. Got it? Ayo, damn, I'm telling you, I didn't save it. I save it first. Okay. This range, save first. Buying area, save. Okay, 92k is done. Current resistance. Okay, so I remove all this like nonsense because it's too bad already. Okay, and also got it. Okay, so I would say funding 23k in 6 months by using only 385 in risk. Okay, and I also do. Okay, right now I can't show you much. I see whether I can show or not about the website. I haven't done yet. A withdrawal website. Never mind. Next time I'm gonna show you. Next week. Next 2 week. Next 2 week I'm gonna show you, guys. I'm going to for those that, how many of you haven't started funding account yet? If you haven't started funding account yet, those that came in, know me about. You didn't attend any inner circle classes. You didn't attend any classes yet. In any inner circle class, if you are 6-star students or MMM students or any other students, basically, in next month, April. Okay, now it's February. Either March or April. Okay, we're gonna run I'm going to do some free classes. Okay, how to faster way, easier way to pass the funding account by using your current strategies. Okay, so but I will keep everyone announced. So remember, guys, just click on the notifications. I'm going to announce it in maybe next 2 weeks. Okay, offline class, online class depends. I'm still because there's too many classes in March, so most likely either March or April. I just want to make sure that everyone get funded, everyone start to get withdraw. We need to we need to prepare in these 6 months only. After these 6 months, right, bear market comes in, then we start to run, take a rest, enjoy your profit, go whatever things you want. You can take a rest, you can do whatever thing you want. Okay, and it's a complimentary class. As long as you are a 6-star student or you are Discord members, that's all. Free class. We nowadays we hardly sell class anymore already because not important. But I want your commitment only. Only want your commitment. If you're willing to commit, then I'm willing to teach. I'm willing to share as much as I can, but you need to commit your time. That's all. Okay, except those like with some costing class lah. So offline class is still acceptable. Is my location still acceptable? I've got no name yet, but somehow I'm gonna announce. Remember, click on notification. Next 2 weeks, I'm gonna announce the class. Okay, as long as you are 6 stars, as long as you are Discord members, we are open for it, but only based on referral basis. We are not open for those non-trader. You got Bitcoin, you can trade, no problem. If you are very empty, you need to refer by someone, because we even provide back a free account in funding account. We request Prop W sponsor, at least you sponsor a small account, you let everyone try. Okay, Freeman APT is for inner circle. That is especially for inner circle. Okay, but what I'm saying is not APT. APT is for inner circle, but I'm not going to, that's why. But that, because APT is also a complementary class. If you are inner circle, I don't know how many inner circle here you know about APT. Just I already announced in the group itself. You can come back for APT class. It's called Advanced Prop Trading. It's free class, complimentary for inner circle too. Okay, just try your best to come in the offline class. I will share to you about how do you use your like MACD, your FTT strategies to handle all your funded account. Okay, like MMM students, right? Okay, every student can join. I've taken 2 exams and still haven't passed it. Yes, I think most likely it's April lah. Chan, I can't do it faster. I try to see whether I got slot or not. If got slot, I try to do it. I'm still concluding the syllabus. The syllabus itself, Joyance. So once the syllabus done, I will announce to everyone. You just wait for 2 weeks. Maybe I will try to announce in groups or send WhatsApp or email or anything like that. Just checks. Okay, if it's IC, you can come back for APT class. Chinese is already full. I left English. Complimentary class. If it's MMM students or any 6-star student, you can come back to the class that fits MMM into prop trading stuff. So it's different a bit. So complimentary also, free class. Offline. I want it to be offline. Hey guys, like talking in front of camera is very tiring. Okay, you don't need to pay for a ticket already. You just need a bit of travel. So please come. Good. But only referral basis, which means if you are too empty, you do not attend any class before. Okay. Remember, you need to refer by your friends. Okay. So those that came in late, remember, just go on, subscribe set on the notification. You need to subscribe. Set on notification for my YouTube. So next 2 weeks I will announce, and also I will announce in WhatsApp. If you're in any group of MMM, you're going to announce in WhatsApp, and also email also, but not sure when yet. Okay. IC, please. English class is March 22nd. APT, complimentary 1 day. By using FTT, but must be FTT students. You must know how to use FTT. So we are using FTT to get funded and handling all your funded account. Okay. Good. So that's all for today, and I keep everyone update about that. So those that Chan, Joyan, what I'm trying to bring it out is about if you have 2 accounts that you almost failed, right? Normally in funding trade, the big funded account, right, the biggest problem is always the risk limit that you're putting in, your damage cost that you're putting in. Okay, let's say you are putting like 2.5%, which means, okay, let's say you start with 10K. Start with 10K, right? $100, right? If it's a 10K, uh, how many times that you given yourself to make this first 8%? Okay, sometimes you are using only like I would say, right, 2.5% is one of the best, the most really, the least. Some of us, they use 5%, some of us use 4.5%, some of us use 2.5 or 2. That is the least already. You don't trade like using 1%, right? Try to pass the challenge. Challenge is just the progress only. It's not your starting point. Your starting point is your funded. Once you get funded and when you make profit, you withdraw, that is considered profit. But totally not about challenge. Challenge you need to, as fast as possible, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you need to pass your account. Like KC, my P2 still recovery mode is lost 60%, now recovered 30% from just in trade coin. KC, P2, congratulations. Yeah, 2.5 is good. So 2.5 is good. So for 2.5, right, second thing about, you need to really know how to look at the stop loss. Based on the stop loss itself, you need to calculate your take profits, the risk and reward, so that it helps you. But remember, for challenge 1 and 2, right, if you're using 2.5% or 2%, right, try your best 1-to-2 ratio. Always try to 1-to-2 ratio. You don't fight like 1.1 to 1, 1 to 1, 1 to 1, right? You wasted your time, man. Don't do that. 1-to-2. Okay? Can I refer my daughter? I think you can bring your daughter to offline class once the class is open. Can? Mala? Okay. Casey, if you're in Justin Trade Call, I would say congratulations, you left with 30%. Okay, can lah. You can still fight, which means that you 1-to-1 ratio 30%, right? Okay, you can fight another few more times. P2, you need to fight another 5%. It's not hard, but give yourself, you left with, if it's 30%, I think you left with 2 more chances. Okay, 2 more chances. If it's 1-to-2 ratio, it's much more easier. Chan Joyen, one trade pass, right? You can, but you need to have, you need to ask yourself whether you're having enough money or not. One trade pass, there's a chance for you to 2 trade lose the account. So if let's say 10,000, you already $300 standby to lose, then go ahead. Then you can risk 4.5% one time pass, then continue next. So that is going to be faster. But you need to prepare yourself with $300 standby. Don't expect that this $100 is going to win. Okay, Joyen? But for us, of course, I normally I use 4.5% damage cost, which means I use one time pass. Because that is faster. Time is money, man. Good. That is what we are going to conduct in the class. So we do about risk and reward, everything. Okay, for those that haven't for those that you are not sure how to do first, you can go for trial. I think, let's say only 50K, right? Based on the spot handling without leverage, right? Risking 10% and you got a chance to make 20K. But how much you risk? You risk only 385, by using funded account to handling spot. That is interesting. Okay, good. So I think that's my sharing for today. Thank you so much for everyone, and see you in next 2 weeks. Remember option 1 and 2 DCA or waiting for the 2 mountains. Okay. Thank you so much for everyone today, and have a good day. Thanks a lot.